Good morning, class 10, and we are back again with SST today, SSC, and I guess you all are doing good, fine, and healthy and taking care of yourself. So, that will be the best thing, that you all are eating properly, sleeping properly, and studying as well. At the same time, you have to go with that routine, the life of discipline, so that will be the best thing which can be done. And let's hope for the best that we come to know, and the school opens as soon as possible. We get to know things happening, and we should resume our daily school life. I'm praying to God every day, and just keep safe and be happy. So we are back to the nationalism in India, which we show that. I'll just read through again. We were doing the non-cooperation movement in the countryside, and the slowing down of non-cooperation movement in cities. Right? Khadi cloth was more expensive than milk cloth, and poor people could not afford to buy it. As a result, they could not boycott milk cloth for too long. Alternative Indian institutions were not there which could be used in the place of British ones. It was very slow to come up. So students and teachers and lawyers began getting back to their work. Okay. Then we had the Khilafat movement, the Chauri Chaura incident, then the features of civil disobedience. Then we have the Salt March. Okay. So, if we go back in that way, if we try to see that what actually was the issue of this Swaraj thing, plantation which was going on during that time, we see that in this part of your book where it says, just a moment, let me get my book ready, that civil disobedience, and in that before the civil disobedience, he had this Swaraj thing going on at the plantations. What was this Swaraj plantations? Swaraj basically is self-rule. Swa means self, Raj means rule. It was a self-rule. It was synonymously with home rule by Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati. Okay. What actually all happened about this? After Gandhiji's assassination, Vinoba Bhave formed the Sarva Seva Sangh of the Sarvodaya Mandals to carry out integrated village services. It was called the Bhudan movement, led by Vinoba Bhave. Total revolution movement led by Jayaprakash Narayan. They were the edges of the ideas of Swaraj. Gandhi's model of Swaraj was almost entirely discarded by the Indian government. He wanted a system of classless, stateless, direct democracy. Additional modern India has kept in many places aspects of British and Western influence, including widespread use of English language, the common law, industrialization, liberal democracy, military organization and bureaucracy. They are following it. Present day, it is the Aam Aadmi Party, founded in 2012 by Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. Activists India against corruption movement, with the aim of empowering people by applying the concept of Swaraj inculcated by Gandhiji in the present day context by changing the system of governance. Okay. Key concepts. That is what we know as Swaraj. Now, what was happening at the Swaraj plantation? For the plantation workers, Swaraj meant the right to move freely in and out of the confined spaces and the freedom to visit their native villages. The workers, after the beginning of non-cooperation movement, disobeyed the authorities, left the plantation and headed to their villages. They were not allowed to go home also. Okay. That is what it is. Now they misinterpreted the idea of Swaraj for the plantation workers in Assam. When they heard the non-cooperation movement, they left these plantations and went and thought Gandhiji will give them land. That is the idea of Swaraj. They thought. So it went in wrong. Misconception. Okay. And it took a U-turn, which did not help in any side. Got my point? That is how it took place. My book pages are not opening what to say. Then we had the movements in the towns, rebellions in the countryside. We read about that. About the tribals and all, they made their own guerrilla groups. They said Gandhiji has said this, we are going to do this, which was a wrong idea again. That took place. Okay. So this is all was happening during this Swaraj thing in the plantation side. And the non-cooperation, it had a flag also. The Swaraj flag, designed the Swaraj flag in 1921, it was by Mahatma Gandhi. It was tricolor, red, green and white. And had a spinning wheel in the center. It represented the Gandhi, an ideal of self-help. Charka. Now in the middle class cities, the middle class people in the cities, the call of Swaraj led to boycott government institutions in the town. The movement was relatively peaceful. Everyone, students, headmasters and lawyers left their jobs. For the peasants and tribals, it happened that Swaraj meant not only freedom from British rule, but also at the hands of the landlord. Lot of murders and all, lot of things happened. Now, things took a wrong turn, as I said. So during that time, what happened? We saw that under the Inland Immigration Act 1859, plantations workers were not permitted to leave the tea gardens without permission. In fact, they were not given permission. That took the U-turn. And they could not go into their homeland. And that idea broke up. Understood? This is what happened. Then came in your the features of civil disobedience movement. People were now asked not only to refuse cooperation with the British but also to break colonial laws. That was there. Then the Salt March came in. 31st January 1930, Mahatma Gandhi sent a letter to the Viceroy Irving stating 11 demands. One which was to demolish or rather abolish salt tax. Salt was one of the most essential food items consumed by the rich and poor alike, and a tax on it was considered an oppression on the people by the British government. Because salt is our India's thing. Mahatma Gandhi's letter was an ultimatum, and if his demands were not fulfilled by March 11th, he had threatened to launch a civil disobedience campaign. So Mahatma Gandhi started his famous Salt March accompanied by 78 of his trusted volunteers. The march was over 240 miles from Gandhiji's ashram in Sabarmati to the Gujarati coastal town of Dandi. That's why it's called the Dandi March also. The volunteers walked for 24 days, about 10 miles a day. Thousands came to hear Mahatma Gandhi wherever he stopped, and he told them what he meant by Swaraj and urged them to peacefully defy the British. On 6th April, he reached Dandi and ceremonially violated the law manufacturing salt by boiling seawater. This marked the beginning of the civil disobedience movement. Who all participated in the movement? He withdrew this non-cooperation movement and brought in the civil disobedience movement. What is the civil disobedience movement? Civil disobedience movement made him do this Dandi March. Right. It is a professed refusal of a citizen to obey certain laws, demands. And it was also taken up by many movements of civil disobedience, which drew from the concept of rebellion to voluntary servitude. Resistance to civil government. That the Britishers called it the civil disobedience. Right. Next video.